everybody. Welcome to Roll For It, a wonderful D&D podcast here. We're gonna say hi around the table. We have a guest joining us this evening, and he's gonna introduce himself last. I'm gonna do a real quick recap, and then we're gonna hop into the game.
Hi, I'm Matthew. I'm playing Wolfgang.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm playing Warp.
I'm Wayne, and I'm playing Saren.
I'm Sean, and I'm playing Jabba.
I'm Hillary. I play Karina.
And I'm Megan, and I play Frost.
And our guest.
Nick, and I'm playing Ron.
All right.
Ronald McDonald.
What a good
Another
name.
Beal swap.
Anyway, so our recap for the episode is our wonderful band of adventurers have stolen a bunch of deeds to something. They met
They don't
a
know. Only I know.
only Frost knows. That's correct.
This is part of what we're doing.
They have these deeds to many different things. They met up with the acolyte of Charles Morty, and Jabba went down for a moment, scared lots of people. They kind of interrupted the party. Many goers left, but enough still stayed for a party to happen. They had talked to a slaver in the previous session. Fun stuff was to be had.
Wolfgang really crapped himself.
And Wolfgang met one of the people on his list, his letter. And that is where we pick up from, right there. Wolfgang, you were outside of Zanza's
Okay, Zanza
room.
just kicked me out to go. I assume, nap.
Absolutely.
Okay. He didn't give me a copy of his letter, did he?
No.
Okay. Did I got a good look at it though? At least the bit he was willing to show me.
Kinda.
Okay, yeah. I head back on down to the tavern to meet up with everybody else. I had Snickerdoodle communicate to them that things were all good. So.
Okay.
Okay, guys. On a scale of what I expected to what I didn't expect, that was not what I expected. In a good way. I point at Joppa as kind of sort of in a good way. We'll get to that.
I think we need to go get a table in the corner.
You have a table in the corner.
Oh, we already have a table.
So,
Okay.
first things first, what the hell happened?
Well, what happened topside first?
Okay,
I had some snacks.
yes, Igor had some snacks. You remember? Oh, you weren't there. We ran into a lot happened upstairs. A lot
I gave you
happened.
the ink. And I would like that back
Oh,
first
yes,
of all.
yes. I rummage around
Before
through
I
my
forget.
cloaks and I give Karina back the sending ink. Thankfully, I didn't need this, although the person I needed it potentially for was a nightmare. I haven't sat down at the table yet. I'm still standing, a little jittery. Walk over to Frost and just put both hands on his shoulders and don't so he can't spring up. So the guy I talked to was kind of the biggest black market slaver in the country. Don't.
Can I wiggle in his
don't.
grasp and try to get out?
If you would really like to, if you would like to make a strength check to get out of his,
Sure.
or athletics and acrobatics, and Matt, you would make a
Acrobatics.
yes, and
Thank
Matt, you would make an athletics check.
I need to beat a
18 plus 6.
Ooh,
okay.
he wiggles free of your grasp.
What I was going to say is, he thinks nothing of me other than, and don't take this the wrong way, he thinks I might be a potential partner. I'm not, but he is in play. The gentleman that just took me upstairs is kind of, sort of, his business partner, but, okay. Whisper time, kind of on the DL, working against him. He's a good guy. We can trust this guy. Trust me. After that, Karina, Saren, your feedback on what happened up top.
I was just mostly on the lookout for the portion, wasn't I?
You tried to get close to that broad, didn't you? What did we learn about that one?
That I recall not exactly a lot.
We
covered a lot of strange business.
we almost kind of struck out up top, I guess.
Do we have to worry about that kid?
No.
Igor.
No, he's a bitch. He's a nice kid, but he's scary.
Wait, what kid?
Remember the kid we tortured?
Okay,
what's this wait? He works for that family.
No, alright, so the guy we got the info for setting up the high towers, he's kind of there tonight.
Iron Towers.
Iron Towers. Igor might have scared the crap out of him, and I might have finished the job on making sure he should have worn the brown pants by spooking him with the crow.
If we ever run into him again, he will do what we want him to do.
Are you talking about adopting somebody?
I don't think he'll come with us by choice.
He'll probably run the
But
other
if we
direction,
happen
but
to,
he'll
if
do
we
it.
happen to find ourselves in the same room and we need someone to do something, he'll do it.
That's an unfortunate phrasing. He won't come with us by choice.
So we
By the
will
way,
get
we're slave
kidnap
traders,
him.
and we're just gonna take this
Okay.
kid.
All right.
I just
Alright.
give you a really firm look, basically.
Okay.
I didn't say
All
we were
right.
slaves.
All right.
Someone come with us.
I want to nip this in the bud. We're not getting into slaving. The slaver does think I'm a buddy of his, but only when I'm disguising myself as a human that they'll recognize.
Can I just tell everyone I'm not comfortable staying in this town for very, very long?
Oh, I'm not either. I'm
Yeah.
terrified.
Very,
We need
very
to leave.
uncomfortable
We need
staying
to leave
Okay.
immediately.
So downstairs.
I wanted to leave after
Okay.
Giuseppe's store blew up.
So
That's
what
because-
happened downstairs?
Yeah, what happened
Tell us.
downstairs? It sounded like some shit happened.
It
Took
didn't
her fuck
seem
up.
like much at first. We had started going around and
Can I just
just
point
collecting
say
some
he's
things
an
from some
idiot?
rooms.
That's why. I just point and loudly say, because you're an idiot. That's why.
There was an intruder other than us in the building.
You don't say,
Okay, what
hey,
did you
how
do?
are you?
You
I
did
didn't
I
that.
asked him, hey, how are you?
That's
What-
essentially
hold
how
on.
what you're doing.
Joppa, when you found somebody else robbing the place we were robbing, what did you do?
I had
We all look towards him.
I had told him outright. Seems like you don't belong here either.
And what happened immediately after that?
I think he killed me.
Karina? Smack him.
Smack him.
So I smacked Joppa right
You're-
right in the back of his head.
You're aware that the phrase thick as thieves implies the thieves were together in the first place, right?
I was just telling him that we'll let you do you and we do us. We're not looking for the same thing right now.
You didn't happen to catch anything about this man, did you?
We got a name. Do you know a Morty acolyte of
Charles.
Charles tentacles and shit? It was weird.
I don't know who the Morty is, but you're an idiot if you pissed off a disciple of that crazy bastard.
Would I know who Charlie is?
Charles, roll me a religion check, and let's find out.
I already know who he is.
That's
I can just tell you who Charles
6, 7.
is.
17? Yes, you do know of Charles, the warlock patron. You know that
He's an
He's not a
abomination
great
from the
guy.
deep that murders sailors after driving them insane to crippling madness.
Is that true with what I know?
you know that sailors tend to make their pacts with him, and they usually end up dead.
Okay, so Joppa,
If I've
you
worked
got
him,
you got
definitely not.
you got a good look at him. Frost, did you get a good look at him?
As quickly as I could.
If we
And
see
they
him
left.
again, give him a wide berth. I might seem territorial here. I don't want to get up in another warlock's business right now.
Seems
What
like
about
Java
anything
already
else?
has.
Well,
Clearly, he didn't succeed in killing you.
Frost had gone to raid another room. What had you found?
Found the deed.
Oh, thank God, it wasn't for nothing.
So yes, we do have it.
Was that all that you got in there? Just one deed?
Just the deed.
Can I get an insight check on Frost?
Roll me an insight check.
Oh,
Frost has been too
That's
tricky
so
with us lately, and we're catching on.
Oh, that's shitty.
Frost, I'm gonna need you to roll deception against his insight.
Oh, cool.
Can I give him a help action on that?
You can check to see if she's bullshitting you too.
That's what.
17 plus 4.
She fucking beat me. I got a 13.
You think Frost is being upright with you. She only found the deed for what you were looking for.
Oh wait, Snickerdoodle. He can't check and see.
You cannot check and see.
I wish somebody had told
But wouldn't
He does. Not equipped.
Oh. But,
All right, can you see-
wouldn't she be charmed? Because your feet.
No, I haven't been talking to her long enough, and then she would
But we're
need to.
talking together.
the whole conversation.
The conversation just started. Not enough time has passed.
Okay.
Generally speaking.
Can we see what you got?
I take out the one deed
For
that
the
I put in one pocket and then place it on the
Can
other.
I see if Snickerdoodle can see in the pocket she's pulling from?
You can roll me a perception, man.
I did word exactly to you what I said, right?
What is Snickerdoodle again?
He's a infernal crow.
This is familiar.
It's going to be a 14.
You know, it seems like that's all she's got on her. He's got on her. Him.
It's
He's a
okay.
big guy.
I understand.
Okay, what do we get?
You take a look at the deed to the Mistbringer, the ship that you've been sailing on in this wide lake.
Okay. So we got what we came for.
So now we can find that other family that was looking to buy a boat.
Skyslums.
Sky Slums.
Is that all we were able to get when things went tits up down there?
Well, I also got this blueprint to something. I don't quite understand what it is myself. I take out that blueprint that I had picked up off the desk.
Are you showing it? Are you displaying it to everyone?
Yeah, I'll pull it out.
Alright.
Anyone who'd like to make an intelligence check, you can.
Just straight intelligence?
Yep.
That's not good.
I mean, I'll try.
Yeah. Can I use investigation or arcana or
Nope, it's an intelligence check.
Woo!
22.
That's 6.
Natural one.
Wow.
You forgot how to breathe.
I'm just picturing.
Seven.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Karina's over here
So-
staring at a wall.
So Igor,
A beautiful wall.
I have no idea
Just
what
a
that
little
means.
bit of, just a little. I stare at an open mouth, so a little bit of drool comes out.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
you're not getting like these are all lines and they connect, but you're not sure how.
I'm not
You
seeing
can't
the
see the bigger picture.
So I'm a little
Wolf,
excited.
you rolled a
Six.
6.
She got 7.
This is a weapon of some kind. And Karina, you understand this too. It is a weapon of some sort. And Saren, you can tell that this is some kind of cannon.
About how large would you say?
The
Ship
blue,
cannon or something?
the blueprints don't give enough detail. It is just like it tells you these are. It's kind of like these are the parts that are needed to put the cannon together. There's no size or scale.
That's potentially terrifying.
Okay, so this family had something to do with, I would assume, arms deals over these. So if they have blueprints, they know far more of how
Was,
this shit's
was
going
this
to be
the
working.
only one that you found? Was there anything else?
This is the only one that I came across.
They.
One blueprint, I'm afraid, does not make an arms dealer.
You know, it's a real shame I don't understand this, because I could probably make this.
Well, there was
With
one.
my
There
tunic,
was one.
If I understood it.
There was one lock that we couldn't get open.
Can I help him understand it at some point later?
I mean, later if you want to teach him.
Like after our rest, I'll try to teach him.
You'll show me the basics of
There
engineering.
was one cabinet that
Let me show
Frost, and we had bailed the room. I don't know what would have been in there.
Well, I mean, shoulda, coulda, woulda at this point.
I did have some inquiry to this.
I feel you
Now
worked out getting out as you did.
Yes,
Not to
very
compound
much.
the potential terror of things, but if they've got some sort of arcane cannon set of blueprints, the gentleman I talked to was saying he was only there for professional matters, and that his current, let's say, product was mostly strong-armed creatures. So, your larger creatures, your Goliaths, your orcs, your bugbears, things that can do a lot of heavy lifting, it sounded like. And he said, Igor,
Typical labor type.
he's getting all of the magistrates in his pockets.
Oh!
So,
That's interesting.
we might have some aristocratic private military shenanigans going on.
We need to get rid of this boat and get out of this town.
Wolf, what is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 13, but Snickerdoodles is 16.
Actually, what is everyone's passive perception except for you?
12.
14.
Like you're drooling, but
14.
you can tell what's going on around you.
Oh yeah, I just don't understand.
Oh,
the
14.
blueprint.
Alright. You all noticed that the young elven girl that was with the Dragonborn gentleman who took Wolfgang away earlier has come back into the tavern, and her hands are dripping of something. You can't quite tell, but they're dripping. And she walks upstairs and
Palms are sweaty.
Can I not see, like, is it blood?
Can't really tell.
Did Snickerdoodle 16 get anything on that?
You know, it's a liquid. It's like it's a heavy, very, what is it? Thick. Yeah, viscous. That's it. Very viscous liquid that is like slow, like that honey kind of.
As a cleric and a healer, I'll be like, it don't look too right.
So we all
and
noticed.
I'm gonna get up and just follow and see if I can sign her down.
We all noticed her come in and
Because
do
she's down,
and
right?
like.
You don't know that.
Oh, I know that.
Okay. Yeah, I like.
I'm gonna try to like talk to her.
No,
and get her attention.
Do you not speak Elvish?
Oh, she is.
None of you
Passive
know
investigation.
that.
We don't know that.
What would that be?
So that would be when you go initially into a room that you have already suspected of being suspicious, just glancing around, basically. But you're looking for something, but you're not searching for it.
I was just.
I don't know what we're all worried about. She's just out there doing arts and crafts.
So Igor, you get up from the table and you kind of follow behind her.
I'm gonna try to like flag her down.
Okay.
Like, hey, you.
Are you ignoring me?
Miss, you okay?
She turns around and she puts her hands on your face, and it's a very sticky liquid, and she takes it off and she pushes you down the stairs.
What's the liquid?
It's not a liquid you know.
It's on your face now. I have identified. I can identify it.
It is not a liquid that you're familiar with.
Something I'm not familiar with.
Yes.
Your identify has to be a wholehearted liquid.
That is nowhere in the
But it is. It doesn't. It
As you push me
as you
downstairs.
yeah. You're like 3 stairs up though.
Oh. Okay.
But as you taste it,
Why did you taste it?
it seems a little familiar.
Curious mind.
It seems a little familiar. The flavor is
Blood.
not blood,
Wine.
not wine. But you might have tasted something either similar or something that you have eaten or tasted. Maybe part of this. You don't know though.
Okay, what? Do you come back to the table?
Yeah, because I did not push
I
down.
I just see him come back and like, how'd your conversation with the deaf girl? How'd your conversation with the deaf girl go?
Push me down the stairs. But I got that sticky stuff in my face. Do you know what this is?
I just flip through pages on my book and just start the identify spell on it.
All right.
I'm gonna nature check it.
Okay. Give me a nature check. Is it pink? It is not pink.
Oh wow.
Wait,
So it's not
what did
Ghostbusters 2.
Nat 20 plus 7.
All right. It is not a natural occurring substance.
Right? Okay.
But you can identify that it is made with a couple of naturally occurring substances. Very common, just random berries. You can tell are kind of mixed in there. You're not quite sure what's making it so viscous, but the flavor is definitely from like berries.
Okay, what does my identify kick up?
Oh, this is like how to put it simply. Your identify tells you this is a form of lubricant.
Oh.
Okay.
But mainly for things like moving parts in a machine.
Oh, it's grease.
That's what we're calling it.
That's why I recognize the taste.
How often do you go around eating grease?
You don't get to where I am today without tasting bits of grease.
Igor? I worry about you, man.
I worry about me. I worry about
And
you guys too.
also, maybe don't go back up to their room because I'm not sure what the deaf elf woman is doing with all the lube with the dragonborn.
Oh, is he up there too?
Yeah, they're sharing a room. Yeah, maybe don't go back
I'm
up
gonna
there.
go clean off.
Okay.
Clean off.
Do we have rooms? Do we have rooms yet, guys?
You guys don't have rooms. If you wanted a private room, it's 1 silver, and if you wanted one of the upper floor rooms that are more hostel-esque, it's 5 coppers.
So I will get a room, but I know he was telling us something before I went to chase that elf girl, so I'm gonna let him finish what he has to say first.
All right. Are you paying now, or are you gonna
I'm gonna pay it after.
Okay.
All right, so the gentleman that was the companion of the elven girl, apparently we were sent out by the same individual. Neither of us know who apparently our contact is. Basically, the last time either of us were in the capital, we received anonymous letters from our employer, the Research Institute, with a list of names his had my name on it, mine has his name on it, and he's got a little bit more information. Considering he was sent after the slaver who's trying to bribe all the magistrates, I think it's kind of fair to assume there's a bit of a larger conspiracy, shall we say, going on. And Java, how much do you know about Tortle's general druidic power?
I mean, most of our swamps are full of nothing but druids. But,
Are you sure those swamps are still filled with Tortles?
I mean, we were on the edge of the enslavement lines. We had issues,
I'm gonna
but we
stop
were,
you
for
right.
the most part,
I'm gonna
okay.
stop you right there on the edge of enslavement lines because there's something that might change that. Apparently, somebody at the research institute was doing something, let's say, less than above board with druidic power. I just hand Joppa the memo on the arcane focus artifact. Apparently somebody was playing around a little bit too much with live experiments and arcane focuses, and Tortles were
What are the black lines?
redacted information.
What?
Oh God, how can I explain this?
Information removed.
There
because we
should
don't
be
need
names
to know.
and places there. Whoever gave the fellow upstairs this letter, the version they were able to give had that information scrubbed.
Oh, classified.
Yes. How do you
You
know
know classified?
Oh my god.
Because animal classification, guys.
So something's been covered up about an off-the-books live test experiment against unwilling creatures. It looks like they're looking into the druidic power of Tortles, and arcane focuses related to that. I don't know if this rings any bells with you, but guys, we might have a few hiccups in the road in the future, so if anything with this comes up, just keep that on your radar.
I mean, they're looking for something. Obviously.
So, I'm gonna direct this one at you, Joppa, and you, Frost, with Tortle Druid enslavement and general enslavement. Be on your damn toes. Yeah, that's kind of the reaction I was expecting. There was no safe way for me to break this one to you guys. So that was my day. In conclusion, I'm tired of shit.
So, seeing how I'm not an enslaved, discriminated, or minority race, can I please go wash this off my face now?
You know nothing about the magistrates all being paid to
Do I?
unofficially.
No,
It's
this is news to you.
news to me. I'm not
crap.
surprised. Are you?
Okay.
You people in power? You people in power, of course stuff's gonna happen.
Okay. I just wanted you to know before you think you meet, like, friendly magistrate Joe Schmo.
No.
Okay.
Wolf, I don't think that's too much power.
Wait, what now?
I have a question for you. Now, you say when you began your journey, you were given a random task by your employer.
Basically,
But you don't know
the last time we as a group were in the capital on our way out, the last time I checked in at my field office, a messenger gave me, and I just, like, pull out my letter, this handwritten note.
Why don't we go back to the capital?
I would say I don't want to go back to the capital for the specific reason of I was warned everyone at the head branch there can't be trusted.
Ah, okay. So, no friends.
Yeah, we're kind of on our own.
Do any of these names ring?
Absolutely none of them make any sense to you.
So something's going on. Somebody's coordinating something.
Where
It's not.
knowledge and hospitality meet?
Yeah, I've been trying to work that one for weeks. I got no clue.
That sounds like an inn to me.
Do any of these names
No,
anything to me?
no, Igor, you don't know any of these names either.
Cool.
All right. Anybody else want to think they want to look at a pile of gobbledygook names and think they know something? The foreigners, maybe.
Can I
Sure,
just
why
take
not?
a glance at it, I guess?
Yeah, you guys don't know anything either.
Okay.
I mean,
Can I bring up the Giuseppe issue thing? So,
Yeah,
if we don't want to stay here for very long, how are you gonna handle that, basically?
Now, when you say handle the Giuseppe issue,
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna handle it.
can we discuss these things like later and like get out of here?
I mean, we're literally still in the corner right now. Why not just bring it up?
yeah, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with the boat and if we want to help out finishing the frame job for Jeff.
Yeah, bringing that up is better now than later.
So
How do you want
tomorrow,
to handle?
all right, we're gonna take a rest after this, but tomorrow We can send some of us to go sell the boat. How do we want to tackle? We kind of have a few things primed on how to frame the high towers, but what do we want to do tomorrow?
I mean, selling the boat should be pretty simple.
We already got the buyers lined up.
Yeah,
so
we
just
just do a short team
I
on
actually
skeleton crew on that, and
What was the family they were trying to sell it to?
Sky Slims.
Sky Slim. I actually ran into one of them this evening. Man was drunk as a skunk. So
Okay,
if you
then.
run into the younger gentleman, he might be a little hungover tomorrow.
the only thing is that for us, we would need the deed from you, because I would assume you would probably be leading
The
the
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe issue.
Of course. So I
So-
just hand over the deed over to
If
Joppa.
me and Wolf were to go on our own to sell the boat, Igor, would you like to come?
What's the other option?
The frame job for Giuseppe.
Going
So
to frame
Giuseppe or
Giuseppe.
boat?
So I'm doing something for Giuseppe.
If you
Yes.
I would be
Yeah.
helping.
Yes.
Going to sell the boat.
go. Okay.
Coming with the boat. Okay.
All right.
All right, gentlemen. Is there any lady? Is there any other plan we want to discuss tonight?
Let's not stay
All
more than like 2
Yeah.
days here maximum.
I was hoping.
Yeah, let's get
Next
out.
morning,
hoping
I
we
would
get
like
out
to
tomorrow.
leave
Yeah,
by,
tomorrow.
but if
We
we,
were-
had
we wanted
to,
to leave
we had to
tomorrow.
stay here no longer than 2 days.
Yeah, we kind of just
Let's leave
caused a
tomorrow.
little
No,
bit
I
of a.
don't even want to.
We get rid of the boat.
Later.
We frame, go back to Giuseppe, gather what we need to, and we are out tomorrow.
Okay.
I
Opening
do
before
want
dawn.
to. I want to go back and see
Nightfall.
the adventure also.
Oh yeah. Before we got to check in with our
we
other
should
contact.
go back. Me and Wolf should go back and check.
Okay. So.
Well, that's on the way out of town.
All right. In case we don't have time in the morning to go over some of the other details, Frost, if you're going to be heading up the frame job, the poor boy we did scare the crap out of, I did give him one of those exploding arcane focuses to plant as a bomb, to plant as evidence
I'm going
in the
to
high
bed.
towers.
Okay. Are you
Okay,
buying
but
a
how are
private
you
room?
gonna- Are we gonna like frame them for
We can think
planting
about
the bomb?
Yes.
Like how are we
Yes.
going to bring
Let's-
that up?
I'm
though?
thinking we frame them for the bombing, and we can possibly coordinate with the head of the village on that. We possibly have the evidence already planted, so just bear that in mind in case I don't have time to catch up with anything else tomorrow.
That's fine. I just want to get everything taken
Okay.
care of.
Once over.
All right. With that being said, I'm tired of shit. I've been scared to crap today, and I thought I was going to die no less than 3 times. I'm gonna go get a room, and I'll see y'all in the AM.
Same here. I'm gonna get
Alright.
my own room.
Everyone's going to bed? Alright, cool. Igor, roll me a wisdom save.
What? What? My Lanta. Oh no! Oh no! That is an 11. No, sorry, it is a 14.
Okay.
Okay, what are you gonna say?
Within your dreaming state, you see a figure. He looks like he's human, short hair, pulled back, young, black hair, 5'10". He's wearing it looks like religious formal wear, but nothing you've ever seen before.
Is there any kind of like chain or medallion or something that's visible at least?
Not that you can see. And you see this figure, his arms open wide, as if he's trying to welcome you. And you hear,
We'll let it pass on to the afterlife. Don't go into the light.
and you hear, I know you're coming. So come to me, my child, and may the 8 lies be removed from you.
Say what?
And a moment later, the figure is closer to you, 10 feet closer to you. He goes, I am a disciple of one of Zyra's children. I am the only path to truth in this world. Come to me. And then he's 10 feet closer to you again. And then he says, I can free you from your shackles that the 8 have placed upon you and return this world to what it was supposed to be. And then he's 2 feet from you.
Nose to nose.
And he gets nose to nose and he tells you, I'll be waiting. And you wake up.
I fully imagine that nose to nose as he got 10 feet closer. He was not nose to nose yet, and you shuffled forward.
I kind of want to imagine that he wakes up to the sound of Zanza and the other chick banging. Like that just wakes him up. He's like, God Damn it, I was communing with, I think, a god.
Anyways, and the morning arrives. And you hear a commotion coming from outside. A lot of people are gathering, talking. You hear some shouting. Some people sound very scared and panicked. What would you like to do?
Head on down and see what's going on.
I send Snickerdoodle skyward, see if he can see anything up there.
Alright, give me a perception check for Snickerdoodle.
See something better than my blind ass.
Anyone else?
He's gonna likely see something because he just got a 24.
Okay. Snickerdoodle sees a large, darkened cloud of hundreds of creatures in the distance, flying. Anyone else doing anything?
I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna nature check. Can I see what?
Okay, roll me a nature check.
My eyes just like ward shift from Snickerdoodle back to me, and I'm like, guys,
Yeah. 22.
we might want to go.
Is there like a mode of transportation nearby?
Besides cart and boat, not really. You do know. You can make it out very faintly, but these are hundreds of black dragon wormlings.
Oh no!
Which direction are they coming from? What?
Northeast.
Guys,
Northeast,
remember those?
northeast.
You remember those fucking things we fought in that last town? Yeah. We got a cloud over
I
us.
see them.
Are you all together?
I'm assuming
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay.
We all slept in a big pile,
Yeah, I
huddled up.
All right.
I'm
I think we all probably heard what was happening.
Okay. Well, if we sell the boat, we're out of ways to get out of here.
on the boat.
Yeah.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
We can't outrun that shit on a boat.
They're coming not from the lake, so I'm thinking we escape to the lake.
So we distracted by the town.
There's a
Yes.
hydra in the lake.
There's a we killed the Hydra.
There might be more. There was something else in the water.
We'll kill the other Hydra. I'm less concerned by one Hydra than I am 100 wormlings.
That's a matter of perspective, but okay.
And from a little more westward, you see a large flying airship come in, soaring above you, and you hear
What the shit?
and you hear a voice coming up, booming from probably the airship, and he says, "I'm Marax. I am the general of the Shroudstrad army. I'm coming here to save you. Witness the power of Raifon." And you see a large beam of energy tear through this cloud of black dragon wormlings. Explosions and dead bodies fall.
Hey, Jaffa, I think I figured out what that cannon goes to.
What can?
Blueprint.
That's what that was.
I'm pretty sure that's what that was.
You hear the voice come again. Magistrate Raifon has issued aid to this city as we know that it has been in need of aid that the Queen cannot provide. And you see smaller ships start coming out of it and start coming closer to the town and landing on about the maybe 40 feet from the outskirts of the town. And soldiers wearing Shroudstrad uniforms start entering with crates of food and medical equipment and other supplies.
Well,
This is a turn for events.
Is the town really in that much of a dire strait?
here help.
Saren, roll me a wisdom save.
You said wisdom?
Yeah.
So a natural 20 for a 22.
Okay. You have a flashback and a little bit of mental breakdown. In your breakdown, you see the flash of your half sister Lyra as the battle you were in. Just as things were coming to its conclusion, the final bombardment on the ball sunk fortress, and you lost her, like physically lost her in that fight. You could not find her, and this display of military might and the explosion that boomed from this cannon has just reminded you of it, as you kind of just fall to your knees real quick, thinking that you lost your sister again.
Saren's dead silent. He's just kneeling there in the middle of the street.
Okay, guys, does this actually... Alright, I don't want to seem callous to the craziness that just happened, but our plan was to get the hell out of here today anyway. Does this in any way actually change any of that? I'm just saying, plow through like we are working it hard, and
Double
then
time.
bounce
Yeah,
even
double
harder.
time.
Double time.
Yeah, bounce even
Yeah.
harder. What do we think? What's the idea here? Yeah, Sharpie.
Well, I think that this family will be in need of a boat. They're probably not going to want to live here very much longer. No, so they have money. They can buy a new boat. They need to get out of here. You can get out of here
Selfish.
with money.
What are you doing?
I actually vote for me to take the boat. Yeah.
Now, let's just take the boat.
Take the boat.
Okay.
Is Zanza still in the inn upstairs?
Oh, he's been gone for hours.
Yeah, fail.
Fail.
Dude,
What's
are we
the problem?
Fuck 'em. Okay, here's an idea.
Ooh, let's try that real quick, and then we're out.
Thoughts?
So
Let's lie.
some of us I think should prepare the boat.
We tell him we
Yes.
got the high towers. Huh? Yeah. We convinced him that big boom was that was it. Yeah? Something along those lines. Thoughts? Aye.
No.
See.
We can tell him and tell him in great detail everything that happened. Don't be found out
Not too
sooner or
great. We
later.
have to go.
I agree.
All right, so you want to go to the boat and prep?
Yes.
I'll go to the boat and prep.
I'm on team Y.
Okay.
What team would I be most useful?
Well,
Are you good at
Well,
lying?
We need to push the ball.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
push the boat.
does the 300-pound hulking massive barbarian seem like the good choice for lying?
If you're a good liar,
I
come
could
with
be
us.
intimidating. Be like,
But you
We're-
can't-
we're trying to
you can't
convince
intimidate
that
the
we
ball
got-
to move. We need you to push the
okay.
Let's go lie.
Sarah,
Come
do you
on,
have
team.
anything that
Get her
might be
stuff
able-
and come here and leave.
Sarah's out of it.
I just pick Saren up and
I'm
put
like,
him over.
let's go.
I'm like, Saren, how'd you like to go lie to an old feeble gnome? Slap him a few times lightly across the cheek. How'd you like to go get this taken care of and get out of here? Eh?
Just
Yeah.
go.
I walk with him over my shoulders.
Can you carry?
I pushed myself off his shoulders and just started
Okay.
Okay.
Hey!
We're going to the boat. So we're coming up on the boat. When we get there, I'm going to cast Conjure Animals to summon 4 apes to help us.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
hold
wait,
on.
wait.
To help us get the boat.
Is
They're
he,
fucking
is
gorillas
he
just coming out
dictating
of
what he
nowhere.
conjures, or
He dictates what he
Okay.
conjures.
I'm gonna go up to the steering wheel, and I'm going to do a little prayer to my gods.
Give me your religion check. Wolf, what are you guys doing again?
Is there any? We're heading towards. Where's Giuseppe at?
Giuseppe is in an infirmary at the town hall.
Okay. Can we expect the town chief to be there too?
Probably.
Okay. Let's try to toss her the evidence first, and then go to Giuseppe and tell him we've got things taken care of, so we're not entirely lying.
Do you have that special cloak that I gave you?
Yes.
Yes. We should use it to our advantage.
What
We
does
need
that?
to lie.
What does that cloak do?
Charm.
Oh.
It's an advantage from charm.
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah.
Or
okay.
it's a disadvantage to the.
Oh, to
yeah,
the
to
person.
resist charm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either one.
So let's go track down the village chief first, then go talk to Giuseppe, and yeah, I want to get out of here. All right, so we're heading towards the town hall where
Okay.
hopefully the chief and Giuseppe both are.
Wolf, as you wait, Igor, are you with Wolf or are you with Team Boat?
I'm on team boat.
Okay. Wolf, you see Havar standing not too far behind you. He has his sword in hand. You can see he can see.
Havar,
He's looking in awe.
what? How's it going, man? Using your hour of the day now?
The catchboy did it.
What?
The focuses we were making were for this cannon.
This was what the focuses were for.
Well, not for one of this size, but he looks up in awe, and you can actually see that his vision begins to fade. He's been using his sword of sight for a little longer than an hour now, and he's looking up and he goes, "I just never imagined something on such a scale.
Are you okay with this?
I mean, I don't know what else I could be okay with. It is progress. It is arcane and scientific knowledge.
Take him with us. All right. You want to go on a trip?
I cannot. The catch is to be sending someone to acquire me within a few days.
That doesn't sound like a good thing.
Me and Catch get along rather well.
Okay. I don't think there's going to be any talking this old man into coming with us. Me and my companions are just getting ready to skip town. We've just about covered everything. Anything you might be able to part with on our way out? I'm hoping we can maybe see you again sometime in the future. I can repay the favor then.
He just he very badly echolocates you. He's maybe 3 feet left of you.
I just put my hand out to where he's talking,
and focus, centered. He goes, if you ever make it out to Anya, I will probably be there. I'd like to introduce you to Catch.
If I've got you there too, I think I might like that as well. Just be safe, old man.
And he nods his head, and then he starts using the sword as a walking stick. Mind you, the sword is unsheathed, so he may or may not end up cutting someone.
I think we should just let him be. Do you have any more of those faulty focuses, by the way?
None at the moment, as he's still walking away.
Okay, take care. Please be safe. Maybe just go back inside.
And you kind of hear, oh shit!
Okay, that's all we're gonna get there. Let's keep going to the hall.
You manage to get to town hall, and you see Celine, and she is talking to an Aarakocra fellow. Ron, if you would please describe your character.
About a 4.5 foot tall birdman.
That's all you want to say? Not what he's wearing, what colors?
Studded armor.
Studded armor?
Bird-like.
We're running towards town hall. I see him, and I'm just going on the knowledge of what these two told me. I immediately put an arm bar out in front of Frost, and I look at Frost and Morty? Yeah? Morty?
Can I do an insight?
Yeah, you know this guy isn't Morty. Morty was a little
I'll be
okay. And I just continue forward.
As you continue forward close enough, Celine looks at you and goes, "Oh, these are the ones I was talking about, the ones that can help you with your hunt. I forgot your name, I apologize. This young fellow here is looking to hire some people to go on a hunting trip out of the city."
That's fantastic, because you know where we're just about to be heading? Out of the city.
Why could you ever possibly want me leaving the city?
You noticed the giant death ship up above us, right?
Those are all over the place, aren't they?
No, they're not.
Well.
Right. The one's a little long. We're just wrapping up a little bit of business of our own here. Nice to meet you, Wolfgang. This here is my companion Frost, and Saren, did you wind up where you walked?
I'm still with you guys.
Okay, and
I put my shoulder
the
around
brooding
Saren.
the brooding gentleman back
I'm
there
up
is
on my
Saren.
tippy toes a little.
Scratch behind your ear. Y'all look good.
We're an eclectic bunch. Selena, right? Selena. We're just tying up a few loose ends. The bombing of Giuseppe's workshop.
Yes.
If any of this pointing upwards settles down and you get back to regular business as is, we came across more than enough evidence. I'm pretty sure you're finally looking at putting away the
Iron Towers.
Iron Towers.
She goes, fucking finally. Olivia is a fucking bitch to deal with. She was here early this morning talking my ear off. Something about, oh, we have to expand Qualin. Oh, the quality of life would increase. Oh, it's okay that the lower class dies.
Well, the fact that I heard that they stole and misappropriated some of that jankier stuff of the old Focus cobbler makes sense. They made off with it. How else are you going to explain them blowing up a perfectly good shop? They're making way.
Well, alright, I'll let Giuseppe know. And I'm sure he will reward you handsomely. If you would like to wait out here, I can let him know for you. Or
do you want to go do that right now together?
alright. and you three and your new friend Ron all walk inside the town hall real quick with our boat friends. What are you guys doing?
I rolled a 15 on my religion check to ask for help from the gods.
Okay.
And I have skill plate my tunic,
Okay.
and I've chosen sailing as one of my proficiencies.
Cool. You get a nice wind today.
The winds are good!
I get the
Drop the sails.
I get the apes to start doing
Just
riggings
throwing
and,
themselves
like,
around the boat.
moving shit around, getting everything ready.
I
Just
cannot.
like
Hoist the sail.
This is a bunch of fucking like chimpanzees like
Drop the
running around.
sails!
Like,
Hoist the ship!
Sea monkeys.
I guess I help the monkeys.
they're only
Okay.
gonna last an hour. They're not with us forever.
And
Officer Monkey, help me.
are you you're preparing the ship to sail, right?
Yes.
Away.
Yes.
Okay.
One of them a boss.
You prepare your ship. Mind you, you don't have any food on the ship because you haven't bought
I
any.
was just thinking that I'm going to get off the ship and find someone to sell me food.
Okay.
Sure.
No, we're not eating the monkeys.
And you no longer have any weapons on the
No,
ship
they are.
either.
They are. No, they're face spirits.
You no longer have weapons on the ship either.
What do you mean no longer? Oh,
Because
the
you were
museum
borrowing
took them back?
weapons. Yeah.
Yes, you
I have these
I got these guns.
Hey, and Igor, you're going to go find food.
I'm gonna jump off the side of the boat onto the docks
Okay.
and try to find like the dock master.
Alright,
No, I'm up by the steering wheel.
We're in a rush.
Igor, take 3 points of fall damage.
You just should
We're-
like leap off the side of the boat.
Are your legs
Like,
There
Mario.
are some people selling fish around. That is the primary food of Quallen.
Get enough.
I want 2 crates of food.
We sell them, like, how big of crates are you looking for? How many people you're thinking of
I'm gonna have
feeding?
a crew of 8.
Crew of 8? I mean, we got this one over here, and he points out to a real...
I would always have an extra. Just so if someone eats more.
You see, like, a crate, like, 2 times your size?
A crew of 8 for 2 weeks.
Okay. And he points over to the crate that I was just describing, the one 2 times your size.
Thank you.
This fits enough for a crew of 8, a little less than 2 weeks, like maybe a day and a half. You can buy this. It's 14 silver.
A day and a half less than 2 weeks?
Yeah.
That is acceptable. I give him it.
This is 14 silver, but
I mean, you can yell at me.
you can we also have some like vegetables you can buy.
Okay, can I get half of this crate of fish
You go get some lunch.
and half of it in veg?
Citrus.
All right.
Cultists are
He pulls out an
storming the city,
abacus.
and you're haggling.
He
You
starts.
want scurvy? I want scurvy.
And he tells you, all right, it's gonna be 2 gold pieces and 14 silver for that.
How about 2 gold pieces and 13 silver?
Oh my god.
Another laser beam.
And he looks. He just looks at you and goes,
This man down.
We're in a hurry.
"How about this? 3/4 fish, 1/4 vegetables."
How does this
great.
person look? Does
He looks
look
like-
ill? Does he look well off?
He looks like middle class. Like he
I
does
said
a lot of. He does decent business.
I sent 2 of the apes down to start going to collect. They're gonna go walk
Fine.
over. One's gonna tap you on the
Okay.
shoulder and be like,
So it's 213.
213.
"Come on."
And they start picking up this big ass crate of food, and they bring it to your ship.
Don't forget water.
Well, we're fine. I can make water.
Oh, okay.
Does nobody have good berry?
No, surprisingly, no.
One
You're the
berry.
druid.
I'm a
Yeah.
druid and I don't have. I'm a shepherd.
It's
I'm not
free
a
forever.
You can prepare spells.
good
Anyways,
person.
we're going back to our Giuseppe bunch.
Okay.
Giuseppe
Can I have Snickerdoodle scout around the skies around the town hall, see if they can see what's going on with these smaller ships that are coming into
Okay,
the
give
town?
give Snickerdoodle 2 death saves.
What?
They're firing at anything in the sky.
Anyways, as you manage to go into the infirmary where Giuseppe is, he goes, "Catman,
That's what? That's a nat 1 and a 2.
Oh my
Goodbye.
god.
Snickerdoodle dead.
Wow.
As Snickerdoodle begins to fly up, he narrowly misses a ship as it just flies past him, and then he straight up just gets hit by another one.
You guys just like see one of my eyeballs go like TV screen static, like. Guys, we gotta go. Snickerdoodle just got ganked. I'm very sorry about your
But
blind
Frost,
creature.
you
I
hear
can summon him
Giuseppe
again.
talk to you. Alright, Catman.
He wasn't a real crow.
Catsman?
Catman,
Okay.
have you done what you promised?
Yes, I have. Of course, and we also brought the. What was her name? Selena along just to confirm.
She said she's going to investigate as soon as the rest of the matters around town settles down. I believe, and she believes, we have ample proof we're going to be able to get those guys taken care of for everything they've done.
Celine says, Alright, Giuseppe, this is all we can offer. We are currently receiving aid right now. He goes, fuck the aid! Are you sure it's enough to put those fucking iron towers away?
I am completely proof positive.
100% positive. I have like, a very stern, very passionate look on my
You
face.
realize how loose-lipped the guards in this town are? You see some of the guards, some of the guys hired by these higher class families. They are not exactly tight-lipped. They know stuff. They know where the evidence is. These guys are going
They're
down
self-eating
fast.
snakes. They'll eat themselves in the end.
I don't suppose any of this banter has been enough for my diplomat.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
But Giuseppe then says, Alright, I'll trust you on this one, Catman. And a small portal opens up next to his head, and he pulls out a bag. And he hands it to you. He says, Don't open this in the city. I don't want anyone to know that it was here.
Alright. Thank you. I give him a handshake.
He does not shake your hand.
I slowly pull it back. And just walk away.
Giuseppe,
So-
look forward to doing future business with you forever in the area again.
Fuck off!
That's what we've come to expect from you, sir.
And Giuseppe's team, you leave with your new friend Ron in tow.
I'm hearing that. I heard that.
I know that seemed like a lot, but he's
He's an
just
asshole.
he's just much. He's just so much. There was the number of times we wanted. Yeah, are we
Can I
out
look
of?
at Wolf and
are
tell
we-
him,
are we
alright,
out
we got
of
what we
range?
wanted. Can we bomb his place before we leave?
We already- I just look like
I don't know if I like you guys.
We're-
You're bombing that guy.
we're out of.
I don't like his attitude. The man wouldn't even shake my hand.
You want
I mean, I
bomb
agree
it?
with you.
I'm not there.
But is this a hospital?
Run.
It's an infirmary.
Frost. Contain yourself. We're
Wasn't it a
almost in the
hospital?
clear.
You pissed me off, man.
It's an infirmary. Giuseppe is the currently only one in
The
there.
dude's such a total dirtbag. I want to do something
Okay.
before I leave.
And you know what? The
The nurse
cultists
knows
are
that.
taking over.
He only
I
has
don't
one
care.
nurse who doesn't
God knows they might
come
do
around
something
very
worse
often.
than what we'll do.
I'm just gonna piss on his door before we leave.
You
That's
know
just
what?
something.
You know what? Go nuts.
What about a small bomb?
Write
No,
my fucking
why?
name and
Wait,
piss
where
on
is
the
this
door.
coming from?
No,
Who
no.
are you?
No.
Start
But look,
drinking
you
now.
can't bomb it. But a
Okay.
small bomb.
I'm laying down the rule here. We're not bombing anything. Look,
He's a gnome, right? Gnomes are terrible. They're garbage. It's G for gnome, G for garbage. So just like a
Ron?
small
Ron?
bomb.
You told me not to open it in the city.
Well,
Can I
let's
go
get out
to
of
the
the city.
alley?
Have a conversation about this
Yeah.
job.
What's inside?
It's a
Somehow
small
I don't
like
disagree,
sake
though.
gourd.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Like a
No.
sake gourd? You know what those look like?
No.
Okay.
I have no idea what that even is.
Soggy hoard.
No, sake.
Oh,
Like
sake.
The drink?
Yeah, like the drink. It's one of those small gourds. So
Wow.
it's shaped like an 8 kind of. It has a white rope like wrapped around the middle of it.
Okay.
It just looks like to you it just looks like a bottle you drink alcohol out of.
Wait,
This
that's
is
what.
you
That's
said
what.
to give us?
That's literally what he gave me. I'm pissed.
Can I take a look at it? No.
Frost, roll me or Arcana check? Or roll me just Arcana.
We can take a deeper look into this when we get to the boat.
Well, I mean, I'm just looking at it right
Yeah.
now, so I'm just curious.
And it just
what
looks
he
like a
gave me.
sake bottle, right?
Yeah.
Fucking good.
17.
Fucking lightning shoots out of the opening on the sake bottle straight up into the
Does
sky.
Frost have a cork for this?
Nope.
Okay, put that away.
I quickly cover it. Shove it really deep in my pockets.
Do you think
Do
the giant
we see
death
this
ship
thing?
saw that?
Yeah, you see a huge bolt of lightning coming from like near the center of town, and all of a sudden you hear a bunch of guards go, "What the fuck was that? Get over there!"
Run.
I'm going to immediately
Run.
assume it was a bronze dragonborn. I'm like, oh no.
Okay,
She's
guys.
with us.
Yeah.
There's another.
Frost, Saren, you guys, run. Yep, run.
Run,
Let's
run.
run. To the ship.
I'm gonna lightly fly since it's faster.
Okay.
Lightly flap.
This is-
Glide.
Glide next to us.
I'm just running. I'm just running alongside him. Like this is gonna take a little bit to get used to.
Whisper in his ear as
Okay, so we head back to the ship.
Hard icon.
You're all. The party is all gathered together with their new friend. What are you doing?
Okay,
I'm
guys,
gonna yell at him.
we got things taken care of with Giuseppe.
You're trying to hire them.
What was that
For
lightning
what?
bolt? Okay,
Yeah.
is there another
They want
bronze
a,
here?
No. It
Lama.
wasn't another bronze.
Lamy.
I opened the thing. I'm sorry. Let's go,
Well,
please.
we can look into it more clear. That was what Giuseppe gave us.
Okay, fine, let's go.
This here is Ron. Selena put him in touch with us. He's got a bit of a hunting job for us.
Which reminds me, I wanted to ask, what exactly are we hunting?
Yeah, we didn't have time. Ron? Ron?
Anyways,
Ron! What is it Selena wanted us to help you hunt?
It's a creature called a lamia. I don't know much about it, but I heard about it. I want to kill it.
You know,
Trophy hunter.
I'm on
can't-
board with that.
I can't say I judge too much. Alright, guys, are we all set to get going? Any other
Do
assets?
I know what this thing is?
Karina, do you want to push us off?
Can we go, please? Karina, can you please
Yeah.
push the boat?
You
Yeah,
might,
so I,
but-
Hold on. Any other assets we're forgetting about in the
Yeah.
area? Anything else we're leaving on the table?
Let's go.
So I'm
I don't
in the
know.
boat, and is there like a stone wall that we're tied to, or like some sort of dock that we're tied
you're
to?
tied to a dock, but you're about
Tied to a
5
dock.
feet up, so you need to push off of something.
Yeah, so can I push off of like a post or something that we're
I mean,
tied
you
to?
can try. Give me
I'll-
a strength check.
I'll
Yeah.
help her out
I'll
by
like-
forming ice pillars and just pushing the boat away from the dock.
I'll just
Okay.
like toss a rope down.
Give me
to them.
Arcana
I'm
check.
already on the boat. It's like grab onto this.
Arcana.
My apes
Uh,
link arms and lower themselves down the
God.
side of the boat.
I only wait. Oh, I rolled a 12, but I can use devotion.
Because you're within
Right.
15.
Hey, 20.
Hey.
20.
13?
Okay. You manage to unprecedentedly push your boat away from the dock, and it kind of tips over a little bit, but you guys manage to get yourself back together, and you head back out into the lake. And that is where we'll be taking an end to this session. Guys, roll for perception, and we hope to see you next time.